jumping in, dealing a lot of damage, and we'll see how these team fights work out. Because Phoenix 1's composition, very team fight oriented. They have good peel, despite not having a tank. Good peel with the Janna.
Right.
Level 2 from doing just the small ones, so you actually have another ability to kill the big one. And on KazaLoLLCS, that's great, because you kill all the little ones, it's isolated. Boom, level up Q, extra damage. And Arrow actually looking mid. They're trying to get Jensen because he has no flash. He does have Ghost, though.
Opening up. He's on the wrong side of town for this one. Jensen goes down. Very quick movement from P1 to start things off around the 8-minute mark as they send here. He's got to do it with complete ultimates.
And EnVyUs checked everything. There's nobody else there.
And now he says, ha-ha, wait, I don't have an ultimate. Goes down under his own turret.
Yep, had used the ultimate. Sometimes you play dumb, and then you just look dumb afterwards. So no ultimate there. They revisit. Because the fact that Zig had gotten it out previously.
Yeah. Ooh, Ryu just used the ball and protect, so he's got to wait a bit to get that one out. Dissonance is there. EnVyUs, does he want in? One last hit, the shockwave reaches. Wow, interesting ball movement there. Usually the far move will not make it, but Ryu knew the positioning, and they make it count.
And that was good by Ryu, even though he didn't, or sorry, by
the turret. EnVyUs now coming in to see if he can finish things up, and you can see it
right
on the side. Body slams in to deny. This could be EnVyUs going down now if he tanks up enough, gets the heal through the roar, and gets himself to safety.
Yep, and that's how Phoenix 1 will crack that. The ones that Rumbles throw down, and you go, oh my god!
2 pings there. Question mark onto Zig. And they have guessed correctly.
Oh, choke point! There it is!
Over the wall! Just missing another one, but he causes the flash from Cloud9, and this is where they continue the engage. Curtain call is going to start dropping. He takes down Smoothie. EnVyUs bounced back by Impact's ultimate as he throws down the cask, and he's trying to get himself out alive.
Adrian?
Almost on the chase. 2-shot barrage over the wall as Adrian lives, and they can't seem to get the rest of the hits in. Jensen does find EnVyUs and has the flank, but vision is on. They're going to slow this one down as both teams have very low
It was a little bit too hard of a layer there. There's the ultimate again.
EnVyUs onto Smoothie. He is getting cooked. Another body slam into EnVyUs. Impact coming up big one more time and stays alive on this run. Jensen, well, more power gets popped up. He goes down. Arrow finalizes that kill. All 5 members of P1 are firing back now. As you can see the assist on that kill sheet. 7-1. Cloud9 tries to hit, and P1 hits back harder.
Yeah, what's the call from P1 here? Is it Baron? Impact does have teleport. Jensen doesn't have his ultimate and is down for 35 seconds. They do have contracts, though. Might have to go for the steal. The blast cone's still up. There's the TP. They hit contracts. Adrian's knocking him back.
Damage. Adrian may go down here trying to get himself out. He'll live, actually. All to the top side here as Zig's able to push
Rise
in.
ulti.
335 to 229 for CS and him. They're finally going to try to cut him down. And they do. First death for Zig in the game. 2, 1, and 3. But mid lane's getting hit up by P1. Cloud9 is just trying to...
This split.
Whoa. Contracts.
Oh, he's caught up.
He could be going down here. First shot, which means the next or follow-up just to the right. He's going to find Smoothie. That's the hit coming in from EnVyUs. He knows the team's going to come up behind as he draws the exhaust. Well, few last shots. Zephyr onto Jensen to slow him down so he can't get in and out of the fight. And they're going to be on the inhibitor. 35 minutes. P1 making this one look methodical, and they have all the disengage, even if they do get hit from Adrian. And there's the equalizer from Zig. Jensen gets burned down. P1 from the start in the lead on this one. May get themselves in a bit of trouble as they don't have too many minions, but they're trying to play it smart with 3 members of Cloud9 down.
Yeah, they don't have to go for the Elder Dragon. Ooh, Sneaky does pick up a kill on EnVyUs, though. Meme Lord down.
That's all he wanted, right? Sneaky shifts out of that, gets himself to safety, but cooked up by Zig almost in the last second. Deathfire not going to hit him, and he gets healed up on the fountain.
There's a possible counter here. There's 4 up for Cloud9 taking objectives.
That's why you grabbed those 2 Drakes early.
Yep, and also this Elder Dragon would overlap with the Baron timer of a minute. So you'll be able to take the Baron after this. C9 might be back in this game.
So P1 a little ahead of themselves. Very quiet.
Oh, they're hunting Ziggs.
Do they find a Zig? Just on the other side as well, they try to do the pincer move on P1. Zanya's focused on the Zig after it comes off. True shot barrage and missed it right behind it. Adrian falls. He only gets an ult out for a second. Cloud9 flips the switch, and now they have control of the game.
Yep, EnVyUs didn't have the resources to end the game there just yet. They got too antsy, and that was a big throw. And C9 are back in this.
We talk about big deficits in the early game, that 8,000. Go in, draw more out. And this is going to be a turret for C9, looking for an inhibitor turret in both mid and bottom.
Man, C9 with that frontline tank absorbing so much in terms of abilities. Jensen gets the flank off, does about 1,000 damage with the Q to Zig. And that's where you're thinking, man, I even talked about it. I was like, all right, I think the scaling's a little bit better for P1 here in damage, but those fights are so much harder to execute with a full damage composition and nobody to really act. Contracts, I see you're low HP, so Contract's gonna try to heal up a bit. They're gonna jump. Nope.
Whoa!
Impact's in. Frontliner's gone.
3v1 on the backside. Meteos actually almost coming up with big kills there. He tries to hover himself on the equalizer. And this is where they needed to find the rumble fight in the jungle. Sneaky Smoothie down. They look for impact. And Jensen Contracts holding hands, trying to win this fight. It looks good. Jensen could get in for some kills, but they would focus him too fast.
Yeah, they're like, screw Jensen, go mid. He could kill us. They're going to actually probably trade inhibitors here. Maybe two, because that top lane, we'll see.
They have quite a wave after they get this. Inhibitor's going to be down. They have the siege wave. They're going to be going for the base race on both sides. Contract tries to get in, and these are going to be the members for C9. Contract Jensen. One Nexus turn on their side. They're getting their minions are in.
What's Cloud9 doing? Ryu's there.
Ryu's going to be able to stop it. The call from Cloud9 costing them the game. Nexus going down in favor of P1. What a back and forth. And P1 are going to come out with the game 1 win of the series.
You can see it on their faces. A desperate call from both teams, because that was neck and neck.